Yanthony Football League Fantasy. Fantasy Football League Yanthony. Hello, and a very warm welcome to Yanthony Fantasy Football League, game week 36, episode 26, and the league. Has anyone looked at it? It's crazy. I'm going to get over to that a little bit later on in the show, but please have a look. It's mental. But yeah, this week lots of things have been happening. Like we saw the legend Arsene Wenger was asked to leave Arsenal. So this week I've just been looking at what's been going on, and it seems to be a week of handshakes, a week of reconciliation, and a week of bromance kind of love. So let's see what kind of bromance, love, handshakes have been going on. There is a theme to this and a relevance, because after this I want to interview and show you a new member of our league, and I'm very excited to be announcing his signature very shortly. But let's see how other people shake hands and do all that sort of stuff.
United States, long live France. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
In fact, I'll get that little piece of dandruff off. That little piece. We have to make them perfect. Our special friend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
What would you like to say about Iran during
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Just going on holiday, so I'm just wondering whether to that'll fit in the luggage bag thing up there. Yeah, so that's how they do it. And before I gave a little teaser as to who I've signed, it's taken this whole season to get him on board. He wanted to see how the first season went before committing himself to next season, which all of you will have to do, because I'm just going to start the league up and it's going to happen. So let's go over to him. We've got a live press conference now. So let's see our new signing. So after the break, I'll ask Norm a few more questions. But until then, let's go to a commercial break.
Fantasy Football Team Fantasy. Fantasy Football Team Anthony.
Hello?
Anthony? Oh, congratulations on your exam results.
Grandma, I failed.
You failed? What do you mean you failed?
I failed.
Maths, English, physics, geography, German, woodwork, art. I failed.
You didn't pass anything?
Pottery.
Pottery? Very useful. Anthony, people will always need plates. Anything else?
And sociology.
An ology? He gets an ology and he says he's failed. You get an ology, you're a scientist.
British Telecom. It's you we answer to.
Fantasy Football Team Fantasy. Fantasy Football Team Anthony.
And we're back. So, let's see what the young man has to say for himself.
Norman, Jimmy Jam Jones from the BBC. Is it true that you've had transfer policy dealings with some of the teams this season? Why won't you comment on this? Is it true that you've been helping out with Manchester United? Does the smelling mean that you are or not agreeing with the statement? Norman, Bobby Bimbom from Sky Sports News. What will you name your team? Norman, come back!
So, Mr. Chatty there. I'll be looking to bring on a few more people for the Fantasy League. We're going to add them to the league next year, who are at our wedding. So I've got some ideas of signings who I'd like to make. One I'll be very open about. They're free agents. They can do it. So Mark and Sam, I'm going to be coming for them. And let's see who else I can bring on board. Last week, though, there was a film and a nice film reference. And Chris, walla walla bing bong, is back in the game. Got it right. Brilliant photo for his entry to say, I got it right. So let's see him getting it right. So while, and we're back, guys. So, indeed it was Cable Guy. Well done, Chris. But back to the big event. It's a crazy league that we've got going this year, and we've got about 3 weeks left. And what happened last week? Well, what happened last week was Megan jumped into second place by beating Chris, and by doing so is now joint first. But it still says second because I don't know how. Oh yes, because Mark's got more points total, so he's on top. But Mark lost against the Soccer Sizzlers. Bacon took him down. Bacon took down Mark. So if you look at the league, actually again I'm going to do it because no one's going to go onto the site, so I'm just going to put it up now. And worst click ever. As you can see, Mark's in first place still, clinging on in there because Megan and Ben are screeching and hollering their way up the leagues, and they're into second place. Then Chris and Kez and Lucy is still all to play for. Those guys, any one of them, could actually still win this league. So going through to this week's games, they're big uns. I can thwart Chris. If I beat him this week, I don't think he can win. So, Chris, sorry mate, I'm not going for anything else this year apart from piling on pain for you for not being able to win the league. But then as we can see, Mark's against Guido, so no doubt you'll win that one. And Kez and Lucy, they're up against Matt. Matt took down Mark last week. Maybe we'll take down another title contender. And then Megs, she's up against Gonna Win and Andrew this week. So it's all to play for. This week's just getting tighter and tighter. It's squeaky bum time. So for now, until next week, wallabadubdub. Yanthony Football League Fantasy. Fantasy Football League Yanthony. Yanthony Fantasy Football League.